Hey guys, in this video you're going to learn why you should use LinkedIn and why LinkedIn is important to market your business, to generate leads and to get clients. This is a platform I've used successfully with businesses in the past without any ad budget. So today you'll learn the top reasons behind why LinkedIn can be an effective channel to include in your marketing strategy. By the way guys, if you're enjoying the content here on Growth Vertical and it's helping you find the answers you need, please hit that like button because that will actually help other people to see this content. It will help the algorithm show it to those people that need to find these answers as well. Now, in my last video on discussing which social media platform is best for you, I talked a bit about what LinkedIn is and what are the sort of things you can actually do on the platform, what the users actually do on the platform itself and how the audiences are interacting, and also disclose some of the benefits of using LinkedIn as part of your marketing strategy, whether it's part of your business or your personal brand. I'd recommend actually checking out that video first if you want to learn about the different social media platforms and learning the psychology behind them. And then once you've actually had a little bit more general or introductory insight into LinkedIn, you can come back straight to this video so that you can get more in-depth information about what you can do and why you should actually use this platform as part of your strategy. So LinkedIn can actually expose you to a lot of different areas. You can dip your toes into employer branding, you can get into recruiting or do some recruiting on the platform. You can also look at building a personal brand or even just a overall business brand on the platform itself. But we're focusing on the reasons behind why you should use LinkedIn in the first place to market your business. So let's get into it. So right now, LinkedIn is actually B2B heavily focused. It concentrates on those business to business audiences. It's a professional network overall. LinkedIn outranks other social media platforms like Facebook for business contacts hands down. It's the world's largest professional network on the internet with over 500 million users on LinkedIn itself. So I bet now it looks super tempting, right? To go ahead and find LinkedIn marketing tips, to go ahead and find LinkedIn lead generation strategies, to go and find LinkedIn marketing strategies, right? So to carry on from there, why LinkedIn? Well, reason number two is that it's strictly a professional network. It's locked down on just those professionals. Now let me elaborate a little. The platform's approach keeps it strictly professionals and it allows focusing and providing support to local businesses, small to medium businesses, and also large enterprises. It actually caters for that entire professional sphere, right? That entire business sphere. You can explore finding like-minded individuals, people who are progressing in their careers with their businesses. You can go ahead and find any of these groups or pockets of people that are actually doing similar things to you or would be valuable to one another, right? If you were to use it. The great thing about LinkedIn is that it's not harmed by any external noise like Instagram is. It's not as congested with content at the moment. There's no thousand or millions of signals being thrown around where people just don't know how to read the network and read how people are actually interacting on there. There's actually a strict focus on professionals, as mentioned already, and it's going to continue going that way for the time being. Only 1% of users on LinkedIn are actually sharing content. That opens up a whole channel or whole range of opportunities for you if you are going to be on the platform. You need to keep in mind though that even though that you can go ahead and access this entire network, you don't have access to all the network straight away. You have to actually build those meaningful connections, right? And that to nurture those connections over time, you have to go ahead and provide value on the actual platform. That's actually what LinkedIn pushes. That's what LinkedIn's algorithm pushes as well. So sure, you can go ahead and use LinkedIn's connection system to go and bombard millions of people and connect with them and just get the numbers, but do you really think that's an effective strategy? Do you really think that that's going to help your business or your personal brand? Are you going to be able to generate the right leads, or are you going to get very low quality leads if you are going to do that? You need to think about these things. Having an effective connection strategy brings exclusivity to your network. It brings exclusivity to the entire process of building a professional relationship. You're able to build that one-to-one relationship. That goes a long way rather than building very, very weak connections with these professionals, and many of them, which can be very difficult to sustain over time. The third reason on why you should use LinkedIn is that you'll get access to decision makers. Now this is the elite force, the very senior level executives that are very hard to reach. Now out of 500 million users on LinkedIn, 63 million users are actually decision makers. That's incredible. That opens up a gate of opportunity for you to go and nurture a relationship with a decision maker that has a direct impact on your business or what you're offering. That's a vast base of decision makers on a single platform. There is no access to that sort of data on any other social media platforms aside from LinkedIn. This means that you're able to actually go ahead and organically build that relationship over time on LinkedIn without having to pay a single cent. Ultimately, you'll be actually able to use LinkedIn to market your business, generate leads for the future, or generate a good pipeline of leads. Also, get new clients. The fourth reason is my favorite, in that the LinkedIn algorithm doesn't actually limit its reach right now. It's actually quite nice, and to be honest, it's quite tame, right? It doesn't actually enforce crazy restrictions on who you could reach on the professional network. One of the amazing things here is that you can get on the platform before any of your competitors do. It's important to get onto the platform and build connections before the reach starts getting locked down like Facebook and Instagram, because that's almost inevitable. For example, did you know that Facebook actually go ahead and limit your organic reach to 2 to 5% of your own audience? It's actually less than 2% from what I've seen on some of the data. So imagine this, you have 500 friends and you post an image or you post an article or something on Facebook, and it's quite useful for everyone to see, right? It won't even reach all 500 of your own friends. It only reaches 2% of your own friends' network first. It's essentially become a pay-to-play system. You have to put money in ads to actually go ahead and reach your full audience, your whole friends network, reach external networks from there. So if you want to access more of the base, then you got to pay. Now, LinkedIn doesn't actually have this limitation, which is incredible. So this is the prime time to get involved now, because what Facebook was back in around 2012, for example, 2011, 2012, where you can actually post something and it reaches tons and tons of people, you get tons and tons of impressions, and you get tons and tons of visibility. You do not gain the same visibility anymore on Facebook, on Instagram, and LinkedIn is providing you with the opportunity to do it once again. So a good strategy, just to throw this in there, but a good LinkedIn marketing strategy, just to throw this in there, is to create and share content, right? To share it on your network, because that will actually be amplified by the algorithm and it will reach many of the users without any limitation. And what's amazing is that the LinkedIn algorithm would already know what audiences actually like to interact with that sort of content, that niche's content or that industry content, and your content will get pushed through to the right audiences, which is more beneficial for you to build relationships, to make those connections, and to access those decision makers that may need your expertise or your products or services. So just a quick thing, guys, if you're actually liking this content so far, go ahead and actually hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you ensure that you do not miss out on any future content that I will be releasing here on Growth Vertical. All right, reason number 5. You can actually go ahead and create that exclusive relationship, right, around an industry. You can offer that sort of content that's industry specific. And what that will do is that will position you as an authority. Brand awareness will also go up naturally, organically. But on top of that, you won't be paying a dime for actually going ahead and actually improving your visibility on a platform to actually reach those decision makers. You won't have to go ahead and spend money on ads to actually reach those audiences. This is actually one of the main reasons why LinkedIn is so important right now and why it's so appealing for those B2B audiences. Just imagine a live event where you're surrounded by all the marketing directors. Say, for example, you want to learn about everything marketing related. You want to learn the latest things. Who best to learn it from other than the marketing individuals who work in, day out in these areas and actually share this expertise, their findings, and what they actually do in their day-to-day around marketing itself. On top of that, you can actually go ahead and consume the content that allows you to stay competitive in the market and keep on top of those industry trends. You can always stay up to date with the latest news. And just to throw this in, here's a quick LinkedIn marketing tip so you can go ahead and market your business. What you can do is you can create and share exclusive posts. You don't have to just be the only creator, by the way, the only sharer of your own content. You can go ahead and curate content. Now, what that means is you go and interact with other people's content that was super useful to you. The content may have resonated with you and taught you something, educated you, and you might have found out something new. Sharing it with others by adding your own 2 cents in the description or in the caption. If you actually go ahead and share your thoughts on that particular post, that will be classified as content curation. Not only is it boosting the visibility of the person who created the content, but naturally it would boost your visibility. More of the network on LinkedIn itself would be able to understand, hey, well, this person obviously knows what they're talking about, or this person is very interesting and I'd love to actually connect with them, which could be beneficial to you and your business. Now, this sixth reason is odd, but you'll see why in an example I'm about to share. But Google actually favors LinkedIn, which is unusual, right? Why do you think that this is important? Well, let's think about it. It's a search engine. Everything uses keywords in the end, right? Not only improves visibility, it links your name to your brand and your business. So any products or services you're offering, your name would be affiliated with that and the network that you're associated with on LinkedIn, which is incredible. How many of you have actually gone ahead on Google and typed in someone's name and the first link that popped up was actually a LinkedIn URL to someone with that name? This is unusually awesome in that it actually aligns with the Google algorithm, right? This makes it a big plus to use LinkedIn to market your business. The seventh reason is probably one of the most powerful reasons as to why you should actually go ahead and use LinkedIn for business. And that is specific targeting options. When you want to connect with someone, you can get as specific as you want. LinkedIn actually provides you with the functionality to go ahead and find those specific audiences. You can actually go ahead and search the entire network using the people options that they provide you. These include geography, industry, seniority, company size, even language. Those are only some of the filter options. There are way more type of options that you can actually go ahead and select. Think about how much time you'd save, how much money you'd save technically, because time is money. It's incredible how LinkedIn actually provides you with the functionality to go ahead and market your business and generate leads in a more targeted sense by finding and building the right connections early on, and that too for free. So this eighth reason is not a reason, but it's more like a note, just about a hunch on where LinkedIn could actually go. Just imagine if the platform brought in a B2C like element to this massive B2B network where we're already trading so much attention. You'll be able to put forth professional related products. People will be able to be sold to in terms of products and services being provided for health and well-being, specifically employer, employee, or professional focused products and services. Just imagine if that came to be. I think it's very likely. So just think outside the box. Do try and explore the platform and understand why it's important to actually get involved in using the algorithm's reach that it provides you with nicely right now, rather than doing it later when the organic reach is suppressed. We don't know what's going to happen, but it's worth keeping an eye on it. So guys, these were the top reasons as to why you should actually use LinkedIn and why LinkedIn is important to market your business, to generate leads and get clients. I found good results from this platform and I'm sure you will too. In the future, I'm actually going to go ahead and create content as well based around how you can actually implement a LinkedIn marketing strategy, how you can execute on it. And I might introduce that step-by-step process on how you can maybe generate leads or how you can actually get clients or how you can just generally market your business using LinkedIn marketing. So that's it for today, guys. If you liked today's video and want to see more, I'd appreciate if you hit the like button and you subscribe to the channel. Also, that will help other people who are looking for answers find this relevant content and also help them basically answer any questions they have. And if you have any questions or you want to see specific content, just comment below on the topics or the questions you have and I'll get back to them soon. Also, before you go, I run a weekly newsletter where I actually provide my thoughts and advice on digital marketing and personal growth. I also provide special offers on cool tools that I recommend that could help you grow your business or your personal brand. You can subscribe by using the link I've provided within the description to subscribe to that newsletter. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Take care.